John, what a game that turned into. We've come out on the end of a 5 goal thriller, but what a performance in that second half, especially.
We were outstanding second half. Thought we were rubbish first half. I think everyone could agree with me, but it was a bit of a nothing game. That's what it looked like. It looked like it was going to be one of the most boring games of football at the Dabadome, but we were brilliant second half. Outstanding. Honestly, I think that's probably some of the best we've played. We put them to the sword at times. We should have. I was frustrated it wasn't 5 or 6 within 15 minutes of that second half. And listen, we've done an awful lot of work on them. We've set ourselves up to go and win the game today, and we beat them. And that was what we wanted to do. They did the exact same thing last year when they came here. They set themselves up to go and beat us, and they did that. But listen, we got a brilliant second half. And I said it at half time. It's not about shape. It's not about structure. We changed it obviously second half, but it was about spirit. It was about attitude, and we showed that in absolute abundance. And you know you're going to get quality from this group. And that shone through. I thought we were brilliant. Listen, it gets nervy, but it's what football's all about, isn't it? You don't want that, but you also do at the same time. I think everyone walking away will be pretty happy with what they've seen today.
Yeah, you mentioned the switch half-time, Josh for Joel. That really seemed to unlock things, didn't it?
Well, that was it, yeah. They set themselves up to try and stop us from playing our football, so we had to change things. We had to, but I go back to it. It's nothing really to do with structure and shape. You can change things, maybe give yourself a little bit of an advantage, but it's about the players on the pitch. It's about what they go and do, and they came out second half with a point to prove. They were poor first. We were poor. I've got to include myself on it. I think we just maybe didn't quite get it quite right, and can be for many reasons, but it doesn't matter. You go and play like that second half, you win a game of football, you make it 13 games unbeaten at home, 3 wins on the bounce, you're putting yourselves right into the mix. You can't be happier, and listen, I can't fault any of those players today. The lads that came on outstanding, worked so hard, and it's not easy coming on to a game like that. Centre halves, terrific today. God, we asked an awful lot of them. 2v2 pretty much all that second half. They were brilliant, dominated, and that's what we've got to do. We've got to dominate teams, and we dominated for 40 minutes of the game, I'd say, for spells of the first half, but definitely half hour in that second half. Then they're going to get themselves on top towards the back end of it. That's the way it is, but we should have probably punished them a little bit more, and I use the word again, ruthless. We've got to be more ruthless, but Christ, weren't we ruthless defensively again?
Yeah, defence and goal in the first half are sort of from nothing off his so-called weak foot. We weren't sure whether maybe he took a deflection there, but what a way to open a scoring.
Yeah, sometimes you need something like that to just, you said it there, unlock things, and it's just so disappointing to go and concede a poor goal right before half-time. Really, we should be going in at half-time 1-0 up thinking, you know what, we've not been great there, but they've not been great either. They've not really caused us many problems, but we go and concede a poor goal out of nothing. And listen, we scored a goal out of nothing. I don't think we really created anything. I think we got into good areas, put some crosses in the box, but the amount of chances we created second half, yeah, we've got to put more of them away. But I go back to that this isn't a negative post-match. This is a real positive one, because we've gone and beaten a side who will be good this year. They maybe come up against some tough results recently, but they'll be very good this year. You saw them there, very good side. And they beat us here last year. We're turning the tide on the results, and that's the biggest thing. We've got to take steps forward, and we're taking plenty of them at the moment.
Despite all the great attacking play, was the biggest moment the save that Ben makes at 2-1?
Yeah. Well, he made another unbelievable save at Trafford at the weekend as well. I think that kind of went under the radar, and he will go under the radar this season. And that's partly down to his attitude and his personality. He's a lovely lad. He's a quiet lad. But he goes about his business, and yeah, he's fantastic. And we're lucky we've got a keeper like him. It makes a big difference knowing, and I'm a centre half, knowing that the keeper behind you is top notch. And yeah, no, he made a great save. He made a couple of good saves today. But so did their keeper. I thought their keeper made one save. I've no idea how he saved it. We've hit the post. We should have had a penalty. It's a handball all day long. The guy here is right in front of me. He should have been sent off. Crazy referee. Give me a yellow card. Again, don't quite understand it. But we've won the game, and that's all that matters at this point.
And very nearly on the pitch again, just not quite.
Yeah, I need to have a word with Pants. Can't be going down with cramp when I'm warming up. That's why it took so long to go and do the post-match, because I'm still trying to calm myself down. Yeah, maybe we'll get an appearance, but they didn't need me. Pants was, you know what you're going to get from Pants, a lot of energy, and he deserved the goal. And to tell you what, he's been outstanding, Pants. And do you know what? I look at the group that we've got, and I think just how loyal they've all been to me. You know, and we've got a group, and there's players there that can go and play higher. We know that. We absolutely know that. But they're sticking by me. They're sticking here because they know something special here, and that's what you want. You want lads to enjoy it here, and I think that's what they're doing.